What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Neo Digital Podcast. I'm your homie, Jolly Dangerous. This is my co-host.
Denonu. What's going on, fellas?
And this is an update video for Rayshard Brooks. We have more footage now. We have body cam footage. We have dash cam footage. They released this a few hours ago tonight at June 14th, 2020. So let's take a look at this. It has a synopsis, well, basically a word for word transcript of what was said. So he actually was in the not the driveway, but the drive-through, and when they approached him, that's when he moved his car to the parking area. That's what I was thinking was different. So I guess the best way to look at this first is to see how it happened, and that would more than likely be the first video. I guess they put it in order.
I can't blame nothing on her. It was my decision. I said, hey, if she can't get her order together, and I'm not feeling uptight right now, I should park right here. Go to sleep. I'm not feeling I'm just not feeling right.
What do you mean you're not feeling right?
I said,
do you think maybe that you had too much to drink and you realized that you shouldn't drive, so you parked?
I mean,
would that be accurate to say?
Yes, sir. Mr. Roth, yes.
All right, so your girlfriend dropped you off, you got into the car, you backed out, you pulled up, and you're like, damn, I'm too drunk to drive, and so you pulled back into the parking spot and parked, right?
I called her and like, babe.
Is that accurate?
If it's a couple moments I got on the phone with her.
Yeah.
I'm like, babe, hey, damn, you want number one or number two, or?
But
she's like,
would you agree?
You take care of that. You're a man. You figure out what we're going to eat tonight.
All right. Let's move past that. Would you agree that you've had too much to drink to drive?
I mean, I can focus, Mr. Ross. I can focus.
Would you agree that you've had too much?
Damn, man.
I haven't had.
That dude is drunk.
To the point where I can't focus.
Okay.
I was a little tired ahead of the day because we just came from North Carolina.
Do you think that you're safe to operate a vehicle right
Absolutely, Mr. Ross.
now? And how much have you had to drink?
No.
1.5 margaritas, Mr. Ross.
1.5 margaritas?
Yes, sir.
Margaritas?
Yes.
Have you had anything else today? Any other type of drink?
No, sir.
You haven't had any daiquiris?
I haven't had no daiquiri. I had 1.5 little small cups of margarita, but I'm up
Come
now.
on, man.
Y'all got me up with this.
Got you up.
I'm up now.
I got you. Hey, will you take a preliminary breath test for me?
What's that?
It's a little handheld machine. I have you blow into it, and that lets me know if you're positive or negative for the presence of alcohol in your breath.
I've been drinking.
Okay.
I do say that.
Okay.
But I'm only going a few minutes down the road. Mr.
I got you.
Ross.
I'm just asking. Will you
Doesn't
take a
matter.
preliminary breath test for me?
Don't matter,
I
man.
don't know what it is.
I just said it's a little handheld machine. Lets me know if it's positive or negative for the presence of alcohol. It's part of my
This dude is so drunk, man.
I know.
Drinking.
I know. I can tell. It's just part of my investigation.
But
It's
like I said,
listen.
if I have to park this car right here, right now, and
Hold on.
walk,
It's just a yes or no. We don't need to go back and forth about it. It's just a yes or no.
but what if I take this test and I don't care about? I can walk home. I don't have to park.
Why would you walk home?
I just don't want to be in violation of anybody. I can walk. My sister's house is right here.
Do you think that you'd be in violation of something if you were to drive your vehicle?
If that's less park here, lock the car up.
You can let him go. You can let him walk. Just let him walk. Just like take him where he needs to go. So that'll be like the best thing to do.
Hold on, Mr. Brooks. Will you take a preliminary breath test for me? It's a yes or no.
I don't want to refuse anything.
It's yes or no. It's completely up to you.
Yes, I will.
Okay, just wait here while I grab it.
Like this one of those situations where they could be like,
Yeah.
if he's had a rough night, let's see if we can like take him where he needs to go, or just take his keys or something. You don't like. So this.
Yeah, they don't have that. Yeah, they don't have to escalate it, but I'm also curious as far as how one drunk guy beats off two adult grown men who are bigger than him.
I know. You just doing your job.
Hey, go back right quick. What did he say?
Just take a deep breath in, put your mouth over the mouthpiece, blow as hard as you can until I tell you to stop.
You know, because you're scared. Just trying to make sure, man, you're safe.
Oh man.
Sorry. Just trying to make sure, man, you're safe to drive. That's all.
I know, man. I just.
Because you scared me a little bit because you were sleeping in there. So that's, you know, why I was making sure you're okay. You know, and then that's.
I know. You just doing your job.
All right, just take a deep breath in, put your mouth over the mouthpiece, blow as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Blah, 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 stop. Very good.
I just had a few drinks. That's it.
How many?
1.5. Like I said, I was
trying to see if his story
cup.
changes.
I wasn't even. I told her, babe, let's go because I'm hungry.
What kind of drinks did you have?
I'm not sure. It's something she ordered. She said top shelf or whatever.
Top shelf what?
Said margarita before, didn't he?
Like I said, it was her birthday.
He said margarita, yeah.
It was my daughter's birthday. Intent to, you know.
He's just trying to see if his order
story changes.
Let's go. My baby's mom, she was there. I said, babe, go ahead. I'm cool. You know, here's the money for the blow up bed tomorrow. Here's the money for, you know, to enjoy herself tomorrow.
Damn, man.
You know, give me a burger or something. Just take me home. I'm ready to go.
So you had about 1.5 drinks, but you don't remember what kind of drinks they were?
No, sir.
All right.
I really don't.
Yeah, you can see where he's out of it. Like you can tell he's drunk. He's just not. He's not, you know, too drunk. But
Oh man.
Hey, stop fighting! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased! Stop!
Mr. Ross!
Stop!
Come on, man.
Stop! You're gonna get tased!
Mr. Ross!
Hey, hands off the fucking taser! Hands off the taser! Stop fighting! Hands off the taser! Stop fighting! Stop the fucking taser! I'm 63.
damn, they put 3 shots in that man.
And this is the body cam video of when Officer Garrett Rolfe.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Is there footage of like the guy who doing the whole thing? Okay.
It's go to the second one. After
This one here?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the other man's footage.
Oh, okay.
The other cop's footage. Fuck, dude. How easy would it have been, like, okay, look, do you have anybody you can call right now to come pick you up?
Yeah. Or even just bring it up to say, hey, look, all right, how about this? We're going to take you, you know, since your system is right on the corner, we're going to take you to where you need to go. You're going to have to sit in the back of the cop car for, you know, for a couple minutes, drop them off, hand the keys to somebody else and say, you know, pick up the car in the morning.
I mean, that's what Ubers are for, you know what I mean? Like, call an Uber.
Mouthpiece, blow as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Blah, 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 stop. Very good.
I just had a few drinks. That's it.
How many?
1.5. Like I said, I was into the second cup. I wasn't even. I told her, babe, let's go because I'm hungry.
What kind of drinks did you have?
I'm not sure. It's something she ordered. She said top shelf or whatever.
Top shelf what?
I'm not sure. It was, like I said, it was her birthday and.
Do you know if 108's a drunk number on those things?
I'm looking it up. I said, babe, you know.
Because I'm assuming it is because he wrote it down afterwards.
My baby's mom, she was there. I said, babe, go ahead. I'm cool. You know, here's the money for the blow up bed tomorrow. Here's the money for, you know, to enjoy herself tomorrow. Just, you know, give me a burger or something. Just Take me home. I'm ready to go.
So you had about 1.5 drinks, but you don't remember what kind of drinks they were?
No, sir.
All right.
I really don't, Mr. Ross.
All right, I think you've had too much to drink to be driving, so put your hands behind your back for me. Here, put your hands
Yeah, it's affected.
What's the normal amount?
Normal amount is like 02. That's when stuff begins. It's 102.
You're gonna get tased!
And he's at 108. That's
Okay,
intoxicated.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, both cameras showing the same thing. Both of their cameras got knocked off in the scuffle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Dash cam video. That's not going to show him run away because he ran off to the right. I was hoping it was going to stay on and you can see the whole thing from his perspective, but okay, yeah, this is the same one.
Yeah, but I think that's going to show more of it.
Yeah, that's going to show the whole thing of him running and everything. I will say this, at least the surveillance video is cleaner than the other video we watched.
Yeah, right there. The other guy had a taser in his hand. The other officer.
Wait, so he had a taser because the one guy who shot him, he had one, right? So there was 3 tasers?
No, there was only 2. Yeah, you know what? That's weird. How many tasers do they have?
Yeah, because he has one. He has one.
And he has one.
See, I think he stole his taser.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He stole his taser, but I saw somebody shoot a taser too, so that must have been him. He must have shot one and then maybe reloaded as he was running or something like that, but I saw somebody shoot the taser on the first one.
Yeah. I'm trying to...
That's what it was. He shot him.
Right
I think
here.
he actually has the taser going. No, like when he was running away, you see him shoot his taser on the first one. And I think he actually hit him, but as he's pulling the trigger, it's not working.
Shoot, then that changes your statement in our previous video about tasing him again.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
it's not working.
he's taking fire and he can't. That's all he got is his regular gun.
And I think he got shot just there.
Yeah, it looked like he's slumping over the back of that truck. Was he the one that shot him, or did the other cop here shoot him? Because I thought it was this guy. Because if he's getting tased right now, he looks like he's about to draw his gun.
Back up. Okay. He comes back up. I don't know why the camera isn't going forward or like having the footage on. It's just zooming in.
Oh, they probably didn't want to show the video on YouTube. That's what it is. They don't want to show the guy getting shot.
Probably.
Yeah. So
and then, well, we got 2 more footages, man. So,
okay,
2 more pieces of footage. Oh, was that it? That was the last one?
That's gonna show the scuffle, but once they run off, it's not gonna show it.
Yeah, but we can see if he shot him. If the guy shot him with the
I see what you're saying.
taser.
Should put this in Premiere and go by frame with this.
He takes it out, but he doesn't shoot him. He just threatens him with it, and he doesn't do anything. Wow.
See, how was one? I mean, maybe he got drunk strength, but
drunk strength? I mean, I guess. See right there,
yeah,
he shot him.
Yeah.
He popped him, and he's tasing him as they're running.
So that first pop, did that come from this taser?
No, it came from
I don't think he shot yet. This one?
No, he shot. Because on the first one, you can see from the camera angle. Yeah, you can see from the camera angle on the first one that the wires went out. So he pulls it, pow.
Yeah, you can actually see the sparks on them when they hit.
Yeah, and you can see from the gun where it's hanging out. So as he's running, he tased him.
it probably didn't have a good connection, so that's probably why I didn't drop him.
I think it did have good connection, but you know, once you are impaired with alcohol, you don't have any senses anymore. So, well, not anymore, but your senses are extremely dull. So I don't think that would help at all.
Well, the electricity should still lock up your muscles and stop you from moving.
Should, but we've seen plenty of times before where that doesn't happen. Like, no matter how many times you shoot somebody. And I don't know, maybe the taser had a lower voltage than something that would just lock you up like that. But
yeah, it could be.
Look, man. Again, this isn't no cut and dry thing. Now that we got all the footage, that dude, he pulled a taser. He took the taser from the other officer. He resisted arrest, pulled the taser from the other officer, pointed it at the officer's head. Even if he didn't pull it, you have another police officer there still trying to use non-lethal force, and you see that he popped him with the taser, man. Like, I don't see what he did wrong.
The only thing that I could see where it's like we were saying earlier, yeah, they didn't have to arrest him, but they're not obligated not to either. I mean, the cop he did his job up until that point, you know. I don't see how that could have been any different, you know, unless they just chose to not arrest that guy to be super nice for some reason. But then again, it's recorded, so do you think they're gonna go back, check the footage, and be like, well, why didn't you arrest this guy? He's clearly intoxicated.
They checked the footage already. Like, that's the thing, is like they checked the footage and they fired a cop for this. One of them is already terminated. Like, the guy whoever did the shooting, whether that, I want to say it's that officer there that got him with the taser in the first place, because other footage shows him drawing his other gun but not shooting. So there's footage out there. So I want to say they fired him and put the other one on administrative duty, because that's what it says in the article. And this is from 11 Alive, by the way, if you can't see that. So in saying that, I don't know if that's I don't know if you should fire this dude. I don't think so.
I don't believe he should be fired either. I mean, it's like I said in our other video, I think that it's just public opinion. They're doing this because people are mad about it and they feel like they have to. It's upsetting to see that, right? But this isn't one of those situations that the man just didn't do anything wrong. No, he did his job.
You know, like, if you are drunk and you're in a car, you're driving while intoxicated, even if it's in park. I mean, that's just how it is. Yep. That's a law. And then if he even drove up there, because he said he was dropped off. How are you dropped off in a car at Wendy's? No, you drove there.
You dropped off and I left to go get a burger, so he drove to the Wendy's. It's probably around the corner or something, but even still, you still drove while intoxicated.
You drove while intoxicated, fell asleep,
and you admitted
in the line. And then parked and then went to sleep. It's like you still did something illegal, and now they have the obligation to arrest you for that illegal activity that you did. So this isn't just some, like, let me stop you, pull you over because you're black. It's because you're drunk. No. It's not a black thing. It's not a cop thing. They did their job. And then for that to happen,
it's just bad luck, man. That's all it is. It's bad luck.
What would have happened? Like, he would have went to jail and he'd have had a court date. That's it. He wouldn't have died. He wouldn't have died. He'd have learned a lesson about drinking and driving, and that's it. They probably would have even let him off. And now, because he wanted to not get arrested, he didn't want to get into the back of a car, he's dead. Yeah.
And you could say that, and you could say it's like, okay, well, yeah, he shouldn't have grabbed the taser, but then you could be like, well, he was drunk. Well,
he still shouldn't have grabbed the fucking taser. That's just how it is.
It's like I mentioned before. It's like little by little, it's just
it got worse and worse.
Yeah, it's just bad luck compounded to make this whole situation. That's all it was.
I mean, beforehand, when we see it, we can always say, "Oh yeah, if this didn't happen, or if this hadn't happened, or like maybe if the police officers would have let him go." I thought about it. They can't take your keys. Like they can't physically take your keys from you.
No.
Like, but you can call somebody, like tell them like, hey, pick up your phone, call somebody to come pick you up right now.
Yeah.
We got to impound your car. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, is like they could have been detaining him there because they didn't say he was under arrest. They could have been detaining him there because he was drunk. So what is detaining?
Well, they said he was arrested when they did it, but
he did. They said that he was under arrest.
Yeah. Remember, like right when he put his arm behind his back, he was like, "Well, okay, I'm arresting you because you had too much to drink." Yeah, he said it as he was doing it. So they told him he was getting arrested.
Man.
So they did their job. It's just life is shit. That's what caused that man to die.
It's a shitty ass way to go. He didn't deserve to die.
Hell no.
It's just one of those situations where everything that happened escalated too much to where that's what happened.
Yeah.
It was too much fault on his side. And then if you know you're black, you know that's more than likely it's gonna happen anyway.
Yep.
But we can't just say that he was handcuffed and he was calm and then he just got shot.
No.
That's not how that happened.
No. And it's a whole different situation. If the cop was, let's say, a little bit more belligerent or talking down to him, or he was a little bit stern, but he wasn't, I mean, I wouldn't call what he did a racist. He wasn't, treating the man as if he was like shit, or you do what I say. Just like the other video, he wasn't pushing the guy down or anything like that.
Nope.
He ain't put his hands on him. I mean, he did his damn job, and it sucks that it happened the way it did, because it didn't have to, but it's like...
Yeah, if you're out there saying that what we're saying is fucked up, think of it like this. What if Rayshard, being intoxicated, drove around the corner to Wendy's and hit somebody? What if he had jumped the curb and hit somebody when they was walking down the street? Then people would be like, where were the police at?
Yep.
Why was this man drinking? How come nobody pulled him over? Why this? Why that? People will always ask those kind of questions after the fact, after something goes wrong. Just like this. Something went wrong. He shot, this man died for this reason. Why did he die? Why did they have to do this? Why did he have to? Well, you gotta look at the footage. What did the footage show? He fought two cops, took their taser, and then shot at one of the police officers who was trying to passively take him down.
Yep. I mean, I hate how people just automatically jump and cry victim, essentially, because you look at everybody, like in the video when they got shot, all those people that were saying, "Oh, they shot him," they're mad at the cops, and they sat there and watched the whole damn thing. It ain't like, the cops pulled him out the car and then just fucking shot him right there in the drive-through lane. It's like, no, they sat there for probably 10-15 minutes talking. They breathalyzed them, tried to arrest them, and if I was looking at that, I'd be like, okay, he tried to evade arrest. I mean, that's exactly what that was.
This was literally like 15 minutes total out of an hour video. An hour.
Oh, so they was there for an hour.
Says they was there for an hour. Or I think it was an hour. Let me look at this. So it was like, this is a 5-minute portion of an hour and 23-minute video from the body cam of Officer Devin Brochon. An hour and 23 minutes. What we saw was like maybe a good 15 minutes worth of footage.
I wish we could find that whole hour,
got there beforehand.
Hour and a half video.
I wish I could too, but we don't actually have to. We don't actually have to see that, because we see what happens now.
Yeah,
we see how they were talking to him.
We seen how it escalated. I mean, I wish we would see the shooting too, but just to see how, when the guy tried to tase the cop, the to see how that went down, you know, because that may have determined why he instantly went for his gun after that. You know, like if he shot at his face or something, and you know, but seeing if his taser was still working. I mean, it could be a whole lot of things we could have saw from that, but.
So there's comments. Why didn't they let him walk home? It's not a guarantee that he would have went home.
Yeah.
You know, like what if he'd have came back, because they can't take his keys. Yeah. And then the second thing is, what if he would have walked into oncoming traffic because he doesn't know
because he's drunk,
where to go and all that stuff. Yeah, he's drunk. You don't know where he's gonna end up. If he's gonna fall asleep in his car that quick, he can fall asleep anywhere. He can get robbed being drunk like that. You don't know. And then another comment, damn, that went south really fast. Yes, it did, because that's what happened. It was something that was all okay until it went south quick.
Is anybody commenting on there saying how the cops did their job, or is it just people ranting about what happened?
Well, of course, like there's people like, seems like a cool dude. Why resist arrest though? That's playing Russian roulette in the USA. It's technically, he's right. He seems like a cool dude. Why resist arrest? Because he didn't have to. And then that's playing Russian roulette in the USA, and it is. When you're black, you're playing with your life when you resist arrest, because now they have an excuse to try to shoot you.
That's messed up, man. He was a young dude too, 27.
Look at this dude. Same thing happened to me years ago, but I let them handcuff me. I went to jail, and we all lived happily ever after. I didn't drink and drive since the 1980s. One person, this man wasn't drunk driving. He was sleeping it off until police officers came. He even admitted that he did not leave and came back to the parking lot because he wasn't feeling well. Also, a man pointed a harmless taser at him. Didn't justify them murdering the poor man. My prayers are with the daughter and the family. Him pointing a taser doesn't justify the murder. He took their weapon and pointed it at them.
Yeah, you don't do that.
After fighting it, after resisting arrest. No one can do that.
Any
whether
cop,
white or black, nobody can do that.
Any cop, 9 times out of 10, because I mean, you are probably gonna get those people who wouldn't have did it. But procedure, I'm assuming that's procedure. Somebody takes your weapon, you get shot at, you return fire. It's like, who wouldn't do that as a police officer? Any police officer would look at this clip and be like, oh, you know, that's justified. But
so then this is what I had said earlier in the other video. Extremely irresponsible for and this is like from a comment. Extremely irresponsible for Mayor Bottoms to express her opinion on the justification of the shooting before the investigation has even taken place. I felt the same way. It says extremely irresponsible. And then, by the way, the Wendy's provided food and employment for Black Atlanta residents of that community. Well done, irrational people. Well done. I don't feel that way. I mean, at the same time, I can understand why they did it, because feelings, emotions, that kind of thing. Another black man dead. They didn't have the full story.
Yeah, but they're basically admitting fault.
Yeah.
And there was no fault. They're just taking that L to calm public perceptions because they don't want another riot on their hands. That's all that is. And they should not do that. The management behind the police station, if a shooting is justified or righteous, they should stand by their people. I'm a whole hard believer in that. Now, if they're doing some illegal shit, arrest their fucking asses. But like, because now every cop in that department's gonna look at that mayor and their management and wonder why they don't have their back. Because I didn't see nothing wrong procedure. Now I don't know all of their procedures or nothing like that, but if they follow procedure, that man should not be fired, no matter what happens. They can come out there and they can be like, our procedure is this, the subject did this is why we did this, and he got shot. The same as if that's like me walking up to a cop, fighting him, taking his gun and running away and then trying to shoot him, and he had a backup gun and shot me.
Wait a minute.
Same difference.
Taking his taser. Taking his
weapon. The same difference.
Taking his weapon.
Just non-lethal, but it's still a weapon. Hell, that's like me having a taser, running up to a cop, pointing it at him, pulling the trigger and see what happened to me.
Yeah, nah, they'll shoot your ass. They'll shoot your
Same
ass real
difference,
quick.
yeah. Hell yeah, they will.
Whether it's your taser, their taser.
Man, they shooting people with toy guns. You think they not gonna shoot you when you got a taser in your hand?
Makes sense.
Depends on the officer. I watched this one hotel video where these cops shot this white kid. It was so sad because they shot him because he was scared, and they shot and killed him right there on the spot.
Scared.
Yeah,
he was scared.
Yeah, I'll show you the video off camera. You know, if I can find it again, I'll tell you about it. I don't want to get into it this video to stretch it out, but
damn.
I mean, unless you want me to, I don't mind telling it, but
nah, we good. Yeah. So at that point, there you go, YouTube. We got the footage. You can see what happened. If you still want to be upset at this, cool. If not, cool. I mean, I'm still upset that a life was taken, no matter what life it was. At the same time, I'm not gonna be like he did nothing wrong.
Okay. We're not gonna, sound like a parent who spoils their kid.
I'm not.
I just think he
did something wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah, I just think he may not have been realizing the whole thing of what he was doing because he was drunk. So
exactly.
I mean, and that's the sad part. If he wasn't drunk and was sober and was just willingly doing that, then I could be like, okay, yeah, he just, hey, he caused that. But I don't think he meant to cause it. It's just what are the police gonna do? He stole their weapon from him, or stole a taser from him. So it's like they have to do their job. I mean, it is what it is. Whether he's white or black, I would hope that they would do it the same way.
I can't use an excuse of like, I can't use that as an excuse because when you're drunk and you kill somebody, it's still manslaughter.
Damn right. You are absolutely right about that. Yep.
So y'all got the footage. What is y'all opinion on it? Was the killing justified? Was it not justified? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about the situation? Seeing that you have all the footage now and seeing what actually happened. Let us know in the comments below. If you guys have an opinion about it, let us know that too. We don't mind discussing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be belligerent. We're not gonna cuss you out. We just want to talk. So if you have an opinion and you want to share it with us, share it with us. We're always here to listen, always here to talk and do a back and forth. Also, if you guys have videos that you want us to react to, hit us up on social media. My Twitter is in the description below. I think so is Denonu's as well. And we will catch you guys on the next video. You guys be safe out there.
Later, y'all.